Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris. At the right time you join, because the Calasan Republic makes the first, hostile move towards us. It has laid claim on a couple of our systems that we have, especially here in those surroundings. So what I should be doing though, even though my allies is still negative, that's because my ship upkeep is pretty high. I'm going now, the Dressel system has finished, right? I'm going now to reinforce those star bases here that we have with some hangars. So 3 hangars for this, and for the buildings, let's just have a look. The disruption field generator I do like a lot, and we might also just be going with the communications. Yep. Or the target uplink. That's pretty good too. Let's wait on that for this one. And the Amor system, let's have some hangar base here as well. And the same goes with one of those disruption field generators. Quite expensive, quite expensive. My fleet, I'm going to send over there. Second and first fleet, pretty strong. Let's just send them over there to be sure about it, right? My salvaged fleet that we have, let's get it to the Dressel system. I don't know, they might have a war declaration on us at some point, even though I doubt it. They are going against something like that at this point. It's not the strongest fleet, but it's pretty strong for mid-game, and so far that should be fine. I've also managed to get a few more planets that are specialized into the right directions. Oh, there's another claim. The Sooth Prime Habitat is now fully operational. There are some people already living it. We have an alloy foundry here and the synthetic crystal plant, and also the industrial district. So this is going to be an industrial station, because alloys is really important. The upkeep is exploding. I've also got Mescaban there, which is now working. Peckham Prime, which is energy and minerals, and we have a new Forge World, Ugorasti, where there's already someone working, and also they have a mineral purification plant to further boost it. But of course, those alloy foundries really boost the consumption of minerals in total. We have some very good planets there. We got lots of upgrades available too that I don't want to do at this point, because it just costs me gases, and I don't have that many exotic gases at the moment. We might be having a look out for new ones. So I think in Trap Prime we have the gas refineries, or we have some gas deposits. I could have another, in fact, let's do this. Let's build another city district, and then I can have another exotic refinery on Trap Prime as well. We have the workforce for it, and of course robots still enough. I'm really surprised how well the population control so far is working. I remember times when we were flooded by population and I had jobless people all the time without employment, and this time around it's much better or much easier to handle the whole thing with so many planets now under our rule. Rookbad, I really love that already. Look at that, 71 food production. I will not have to care for food for quite some time. In fact, I could sell the food, quite a lot of that here, so -5 there for it. And with the energy we get, we could purchase, more alloys, and that's one way to put it. So I prepare my 3rd fleet. And thanks to our latest research, we can also now exploit the gas on this planet here, for example. That's 4 gas coming in, even though it says 3 gas. 3.6 gas coming in from this planet here, and that means we have a gas surplus of +6 at the moment. And this is just perfect, because with that we can upgrade a few more of our research labs. One of them costs me an upkeep of 1. Let's do this. And oh, there we also have an unemployed one now, it seems, a ruler. Okay, so the Yastun, this one here, wants to rule as well. We have a human administrator on this one. At the same time, there is also alien entity identified. Where is that? Always getting distracted when you focus on something in Rookbad Prime. A tubular alien entity has entered orbit of Rookbad. Oh, this is looking cool. Look at that. There we have it. Just appeared around the planet. Though it has yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisor warned that it may pose a considerable threat. This is looking rather like an empty tube or something. We can study it, or we get 50 influence out of it. Let's study this one. So that we have a new project. Oh yeah, it's a force, as we can see. I don't have any available ones anymore. There we have a science ship available, though the leader has died. Let's go for some experience and get over there and research this one. Let's just check the one here. There we have enigmatic guest. Oh, it's actually this research. It's not a ship research. All right, we can do this. Shouldn't take too long. 8 months in total. where we also go for the autocannon. This one here is pretty good, refit standards, so ship upkeep is minus 5%. This is going to help us with our negative one, and another shield capacitor, another step forward to the battleships. Now in Sooth Prime we still have the problem now with the ruler, right, on this planet here. They of course want to have a Yastun ruler. Right now we have a human ruler, so what I could do is I could resettle the ruler that we have to some other planet where we do need, for example, administrators. This costs us 500 energy, 50 influence. Let's get this ruler there to Earth, and thus the Yastun administrator is working here now, right? Because I definitely want to have their own people ruling this station there. It's just much easier. Job-wise, it's fine though, right? So everything here is okay. We have a bad governor though. He's not getting any experience points anymore, but he still has the research bonus that we need. With this ruler though, I have no job at the moment, but in Ugorasti we are close to 10 pops. So let's resettle this unemployed ruler there to Ugorasti. And on this planet, we have now 10. I can now upgrade the building, right? And this will open up a new ruler job then for us. And hopefully that ruler is being employed then as well. I hate those rulers, especially if they're unemployed. It's just a huge hassle with them. Oh, and let's see the special project. Despite extensive research, the enigmatic cache and its origin are still shrouded in mystery, though it is definitely not organic in nature. There we have it. Its surface is covered in hundreds of thousands of minuscule scratches and dents, in which we have discovered traces of a compound that is alien to our galaxy. Intriguing. We get 4,800 research points. Is it completed yet though? I don't think so. But there's no additional one, right? No more special projects. Incoming ooh, if you have need of others to fight your battles for you, note that your Yastun mercenary fleets are now available to hire. Oh, cool. We can now hire them if we want to. And once again, we are full on energy. No problem though. Let's purchase more alloys. So this is what I'm using the energy for. 10k alloys we have. I would really like to go for another fleet, but the upkeep is kind of like scaring me away. So we do need to be careful. And there we have it, what they offer to sail. So for a bit of energy, not really a whole lot, we could get some cruisers, frigates and raiders as a whole fleet in itself, right? So if we go to war, if anyone declares war, we could just hire them really quickly. There's still no way for us though to destroy these raiders, even though they're not so unsympathetic as they were in the beginning. But still, I mean, we have 20k, right? So we could definitely take out a few of their fleets now, which is good. But if they, well, the other ones would probably come to help, and then we would be crushed. So I'm not trying this yet. But with a third fully fledged out fleet, we might try it then. Ah, very good. And with the latest research, the ship upkeep reduction, we are now at an equal balance for the alloys once more. Ship fire rate plus 5% and the command center, the star base, that's really good. I think we're just going for that, right? Leader upkeep, research, oh, that's, I like this one too. At this point, the 20% is powerful. But let's go with the ship rate upgrade, rate. 34 months it would take us. Non-aggression pact with whom? The Enlightened Kingdom. I mean, we could go for it, right? Non-aggression pact, form with them. We will be unable to attack each other while this is in effect. I don't know why we should go for it. They're really far away, so I'm just going to ignore it for now. We can also see some fleets now in the enemy. And what I can see is they're not that strong, I think. I mean, I don't see all of them in the Calasan Republic, but I think they might be a good target for us now soon. Another thing that I would like to have a look at for now is also our edict. So we have the map the star still active. Let's deactivate this one, and instead we have the option of going with the mining, for example. This one gives me more minerals, but we have enough of that. But rather I would like to go with the research subsidies. Research output is increased by plus 10% for a bit of energy upkeep. And let's do this. We are at 938, and I hope that, oh yeah, we're coming in close to 1k research points. All we can do. And the corrupt governor Welsh has died. I don't care about that really. It's good that he's gone. I'm also continuing with my planets. We are growing still pretty quickly, so we are at now 270 pops, and what I can see is Mescavan, for example, doesn't have any jobs and housing left anymore, so let's just go for more mining districts. This is a miner world after all, and also a mineral purification plant now. This one here boosting the mining output then even further, and since we have lots of districts, let's all have an industrial district in this world in Mescavan Prime right away. In Packham Prime we do the same thing, an energy nexus, I'm upgrading that. We need to be careful, as I said. This is going to increase the upkeep for our gases, but it's fine, and it's pushing out more of that. And then also a mining district, because we are pretty full on the generators then. That's Packham. I love the Packham Prime sector already, so a very, very productive sector for our resources that we have. Now in Trap Prime, what I can see is only 2 jobs are available as well, because we're still growing rather quickly. And I could have, most likely, let's have a look, we could have the crystal plant or another gas refinery, and I think I'm going with that. Another 10 minerals we would have to use for that, but it's fine. Amenities is fine as well, and we're still growing, yeah, pretty fine there in Trap as well. And we'll go Rusty. We have the mineral purification plant and still lots of jobs available for the miners, so no problem here whatsoever at this point. Yep. For the rest, it's fine. Oh, only 1 job left here. In Sooth Prime, we can also now, we have reached 40 pops. So what we can do here is we can now upgrade the planetary administration to the planetary capital. And I'm all in for that. We can afford that, of course. And we might then also upgrade the energy grid to further boost the power output of this planet. Disruptor has been researched. Let's continue. I would like to go with the next disruptor or the barrier point defense. Let's go with that. And the cruiser hull will be upgraded as well. Gosh, I love it when everything is then working together, right? And it's speeding up the whole development. In Welsh Prime, for example, we've grown tremendously as well, and only 2 jobs are left. This is a forge world, so I might be going for another industrial district, so that I can also build another one of these alloy foundries that we want. We are still producing enough energy for ourselves here on Welsh Prime, so yeah, we might be just going for another generator district then as well. So those 2 are primarily the districts that we want to have, and that's fine. And Rookbud, Rookbud. Oh, there's a storm in Rookbud happening right now. How does it affect us? First of all, we have the alien studies now on this planet here, which makes it a really good research planet. And I think since food is not really a problem anymore from now on, I might also go for research facilities now in Rookbud. Before I can do that, I do need, however, to have the planetary administration. Let's upgrade it. This should open up, I guess. Yep, also more slots, so I can probably build 2 of them. And let's also go with 1 mining district, because we still need some basic jobs there as well for my people. But then we can go all in researching, and we should do that in Rookbud Prime. The science ship has no orders, so the science ship, what it can do is it can actually support this planet here, Rookbud Prime. Where's my Rookbud Prime? There it is. Now, where's my planet? There it is. It's really hidden there in the clouds, and let's assist the research on this planet. So once we build the stations and the research facilities, there's even more coming out. I want to reach the 1K. I want to reach it soon. And another cool thing is, since some of our systems are now snowballing with the productivity and our research points, we have now reached 1K. And what we can also see is that our diplomatic weight is increasing. So at the beginning of the game, we were at the lowest level, and now we're already the 2nd strongest force when it comes to diplomatic votes. So we can really make a difference here when we want to choose something, right? For example, this one here is pretty horrible. I'm going to decline this one, so it's probably not going to happen. And if I accept this one here, bureaucratic upkeep, we don't have a lot of that. We might turn it around like here and get a better a better resolution out and long-term wise. Cooperative research channels, research station output, I love this one as well. We can support this one. And that's probably it for now. Oh, and very good. We also have the last discovery tradition, faith in science. Pop upkeep for scientists is being reduced, and we have thus unlocked another ascension perk. And for the first time, we could actually become the crisis. So this is now something from the Nemesis. All great works require sacrifice, allows the Imperial of Soul to progress towards becoming the crisis. That of course means that everyone would have to fight us. And that's not really good for now. But it's nice to see that this one is becoming available now. For this one though, I would like to go with the flesh is weak. The robot upkeep minus 10% is really important since we already have a significant amount of robots in our empire. As the next one, the flesh is weak. We now possess both the technology to make advanced cybernetic implants and the means to mass produce them. Medical centers throughout the Imperial of Soul are standing by to begin the surgical grafting process on our citizens. In the future, processing neural implants and at least a rudimentary level of cybernetics will be necessary to function. A new one, the special project, the flesh is weak, we unlock with that one too. So we're really going, as we are an empire of tech and scientists, beside our fleet of course, we also have lots of robots, and I really want to go down this route. This one here would take 64 months to finish. Let's just check the engineering. I am currently researching the advanced strike crafts that I want to finish first, right? This one here is going to be a significant upgrade to that. Let's just wait on this. And another one, we have finished the barrier point defense. Oh, another one. And research speed plus 5%. This is a no-brainer to me. Let's go for that. Also, the formation of the Galactic Council is taking place. The members of the Galactic community have voted to establish a Galactic Council. Membership in this august body will be limited to representatives from the 3 most powerful and influential empires. And hooray, we're a part of that, the Imperial of Soul. The members of the council are expected to lead and safeguard the galactic community. Their increased powers allow them to cut through some of the red tape so often inhibits the decision-making process. Really cool. So we are one of them. That means we are part of the 3 galactic powers. Yeah, I think this is the right move towards becoming the crisis, right? That we of course want to achieve at some point. That we are still the good ones for now, but we're turning evil and hostile later on. Oh, this is exciting. Also, another progress of this very strange cache that we have right in front of our planet. It's going away. So it appears as though the enigmatic cache is now done with its scan of Rookbat Prime. Oh, yeah. I wonder what comes after this one. And this is what I was waiting for. The research of the Strikecraft is finished, was rather quick, and we are increasing the power of our stations, well, quite a lot with that. And hooray, there we have it, unlocks the ship type, the battleship, and another fleet command limit of 10. This is the one that I'm waiting for, the most, or one of the early most powerful ships that we have. And with that, with a fleet full of battleships and strikers, we might actually go against the raiders. But more importantly, against the Calasan Republic that I would like to fight. And yeah, totally integrate them into my empire. And I just love these events. With a bit of getting rid of some of these landscape features, we have unlocked a new hidden world, architecturally stunning and built with technology far superior to our own. We will excavate the site, of course. A new project thus is on the way, the Hidden Worlds project that we have over there. I think we have another one there as well. Yep. So let's just go for my science ship. I think some of them might have lost. Nope. They're leaders, but that's fine. So let's excavate the site. With this one, and with this one we can go to Alpha Centauri because we also have another excavation site. So there's actually 2 of them now going on, and that so late into the game, that's pretty cool because this will unlock us a few more. And I'm really stuffed with the energy. Let's continue. I need more alloys, of course, so let's purchase them. I'm already using all the energy that I have into my edicts, so yeah, there's not that much I can do about it. But with that many alloys, I'm preparing for the battleships, of course. Let's just have a look there again. We have the 2 shipyard stations now. That's Sheraton. It has now 2 shipyards. We probably should also have at least a bit of defense on it. And let's build a 3rd shipyard then as well to the station there. And the shipyard on Sol, let's get a 3rd one there as well. So we really speed up the whole process for the battleships then. And then there's the thing with the office. Yep, and I will need to... Oh, do I need to upgrade this one? I don't want to. There's the academy that I want to build. We should also be having a look at the other stations that we have for the anchorage, right? I need to increase my naval capacity there a bit. So building a few anchorages across the system makes sense to me. because we can thus allow us to have more of them, more of the powerful ships. Let's just see, we have lots of smaller stations there. Yep, some of them are totally useless other than using a bit of the trade value that we have. So adding some anchorages to them gives me a nice bonus there to my naval capacity. Of course, I'm hoping still that we do get them from research there as well. Very good. That's a few more. I think that's around 50 to 60 in increased naval capacity coming them. Of course, with the naval capacity, you know, the upkeep is pretty high right now, and we lower that one. Even though alloys is fine, even though with plus 77% naval capacity right now, or upkeep. So I'm hoping that we can drag this down even further with our beautiful 2 fleets there, coming in close to 30k in strength. And then there's the Flash's Weak research still, that I would like to start once we have the battleships, of course. So far so good. It's getting interesting now. We are the third most powerful faction in the galaxy, and of course we want to use that somehow. Stay tuned.